What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Chillin' with Mon DZ. Today I'm back with another video and I'm back with another reaction. You already know what time it is, gang. I thought I ripped my fucking headphones. I was about to get so fucking mad, bro. These are the only ones I got, and yes, I can buy some at the store, but I'm trying to save up for a whip. So I'm hoping everybody having a good day, hoping everyone starting the day off right, you feel me? And if your day going wrong and you feeling negative, bro, just pray to God. But you know, pray, believe, receive. You know what I mean? Pray, believe, receive. It's not the other way around, brother. It's not the other way around. It's not receive and believe. It's that exact motion that when I said before. Pray, believe, receive. You feel me? When you pray, you gotta believe it. And if you believe it, you will receive it, brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? But today we're gonna be reacting to 6 most disturbing Wikipedia articles, bro. Now mind you, articles is very interesting. You feel me? It could be about different topics, bro. But these articles, bro, from back in the day, like on the creepy shit, it just really be opening my eyes and making me understand, like, bro, this world is really not what the fuck they make it seem. Like, they trying to make the world seem like it's all rainbows and sunshine when it really not. You feel me? It's really not. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful who you trust. Not necessarily, well, yeah, who you trust. You gotta be careful in what you believe in, you feel me, and what you listen to, and you gotta make sure that it's the truth. If it ain't the truth, bro, don't listen to it. But let's get into this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel, you feel me? Help the channel grow, man. 40 subscribers, man, I feel good. But anyways, let's get it. Come on. Hold on. There you go. 3, 2, 1, let's get it.
Devil's footprints. According to a Wikipedia article I found, back in 1855 in East and South Devon, England, a weird incident took place that left witnesses pretty confused and disturbed. As the story goes, in February of that year, there was a very heavy snowstorm, and the next morning there were more than 30 reports from different locations in England of a seemingly endless single-file trail of hoof-like prints in the snow. Witnesses of the incident allegedly claimed the prints covered over 100 miles of terrain, which, according to Wikipedia, left a lot of people pretty puzzled as to what had caused them. Strangely, the article also mentions that the hoofprints appeared on rooftops, haystacks, and other obstacles that you normally wouldn't expect animals to climb on. As you can imagine, it didn't take long for people to start coming up with wild theories to explain the hoofprints, with many of them claiming they belonged to the devil.
It's Crumpus to come get that ass
people thought the prints looked like goat prints. Now, obviously there are much more rational theories to explain why these prints could have appeared overnight in so many locations at the same time, and the only reason the Wikipedia article is titled Devil's Footprints in the first place is only because that's the name of the urban legend. And you gotta consider that this theory was probably made up by a bunch of very bored townspeople back in the 1800s.
No. I know exactly who it was, bro. Just like I said, it's Crumpus. He coming for that ass, bro. He coming for that ass because you was being so motherfucking naughty. And by the way, the holidays is over, so shit. I'm like, damn. I love me some Christmas, bro. When I heard about Crumpus, I'm like, I ain't really hear too much. All I heard was he's a dude that gonna come up in the damn house and he gonna kidnap you and he gonna take you somewhere where you don't want to be. That's it. I ain't never believe in that. I'm like, shit, pull up on me. I bet the fuck you shit. I bet you won't come back again next year. Fuck around and get stabbed in your hoof. That's what I heard. I heard he built like a damn goat. I heard Crumpus is like a half body, half dude, and half goat. You feel me? Something like that. You feel me? I heard stories or whatever, seen images, and I'm like, ugh, boy, ugly. I would have been got him.
The article actually mentions that there's very little evidence that the incident even happened in the first place, which in itself is pretty strange. According to Wikipedia, there was some sort of article published back in 1950 where the authors asked anyone with information about the mysterious hoofprints to come forward. And even though the article was published almost 100 years after the alleged incident, Wikipedia says it led to a bunch of papers written by an Englishman back in the 1850s being discovered. Those papers included letters to friends where the man apparently mentioned the hoofprints multiple times. Interestingly, in one of the letters, the man admitted that he made up the story about the prints belonging to a bunch of kangaroos that had supposedly escaped from a rich guy's collection of wild animals.
Ain't no kangaroo walking around with no hoofs like that, bro.
Actually belonged to the devil. Aside from the made-up superstition that the prints had been left by the devil, there are a couple of more logical theories that surfaced in the months following the supposed incident. According to a local guy named Major Carter, the prints hadn't been caused by any animal, but by a balloon that had actually been released from a nearby dockyard with the shackles still attached to the ropes, which would explain why they appeared in single file. Still, skeptics have pointed out how incredibly unlikely it would be for a balloon to travel so far without being stopped by obstacles like trees or houses.
Yeah.
Other sources who have researched the incident in depth have clarified that it would have been impossible for the tracks to span anything
no
close to
kangaroo
100
footstep,
miles,
bro.
and that this part of the story was probably just made up or greatly exaggerated. According to Wikipedia, the other widely accepted theory for the hoofprints is that it could have just been badgers that, for whatever reason, decided to go hunting that evening, as this is the animal that would leave the most similar prints to the ones that people reported seeing. But even though there's a bunch of reasonable explanations, the fact remains that there isn't any conclusive evidence to prove where these hoofprints came from, and this is probably just one of those niche historical events that's going to remain a mystery forever.
Alright.
Yes, there is an app that allows you to see a map of
Look.
registered sex offenders.
You know what? I don't
in
care.
your
Let the police do that.
Belmez Faces. Belmez is a tiny little village and municipality with
So
less...
tell me what the hell y'all think, bro. What could that possibly have been? You feel me? Like, let me know something. Like, what could have that possibly have been, bro? Me personally, I know it ain't no fucking kangaroo. And second, I really don't believe it was the damn, you feel me, the man downstairs. I don't believe that. I do, because, I do believe that it was a fucking, not honey badger, whatever the animal they said that it was before, you feel me? I do believe that it was one of them. They just showed a video on how homie walks. He walks the damn same. But at the same time, though, if it was, you know, the dude downstairs, it would have been two. Like it would have been two side by side, two footprints side by side, not one after the other. You feel me? Like, nah.
3,000 inhabitants in Cordoba, Spain. It's not really known for anything too extraordinary, except for this one occurrence documented on Wikipedia that talks about something pretty strange that happened there back in the 70s. According to the article, on August 23, 1971, a Belmez resident named Maria Camara claimed that a human face with a creepy expression had appeared out of nowhere on her concrete kitchen floor. As per Maria's own testimony, as soon as she saw the face, she was so disturbed, and knowing that she wasn't going to be able to unsee it, she called her husband Juan and their son Miguel, after which they destroyed the face with a pickaxe and laid down new concrete. As the story goes, after the new concrete was placed, a new face appeared on the floor just a few days later. The Wikipedia article mentions that at this point, Maria and her family reported the incident to the mayor of Belmez, who ordered the concrete to be carefully removed to be studied. Doing more research on the story, I found that after they removed the second slab of concrete, a bunch of seriously disturbing faces allegedly started appearing all over the house, and pretty soon Maria's house was being advertised to tourists from all over Spain as the House of the Faces. According to Wikipedia, less than 9 months later, hundreds of tourists from all over the country were traveling to Belmez to catch a glimpse of the faces. And apparently the buzz didn't stop there. For the next 3 decades, Maria and her family continued to
I hate that shit. I hate when I watch some shit like this and I hear something.
House, sometimes in just a matter of seconds and right in front of their eyes. As you can probably guess, because of the amount of attention the house was getting, the authorities decided to carry out some investigations to determine whether Maria and her family were making it all up, or whether something else was actually taking place at the house.
Nah, go get you a priest!
This is where the story starts to get a little strange. Even though several tests were carried out to determine whether or not the faces had been painted on the concrete by hand, the results of a lot of the tests contradicted each other. And to this day, it's still unknown whether or not the faces were painted by Maria and her family. The case even drew the attention of a bunch of paranormal investigators, and a few of them claimed that while they were conducting experiments on the house, they supposedly started hearing voices when there was nobody else in the house, and they allegedly even saw new faces pop out of nowhere on the concrete while they were there. But as it often happens, the authorities accused the investigators of carrying out their experiments without the proper controls and documentation, which took pretty much all the credibility out of what they said they found at the house. To this day, nobody really knows where the faces came from, but the most widely accepted theory is that Maria and her family made the whole thing up pretty convincingly and capitalized on the media frenzy for financial gain. To the skeptics, the media is just as much to blame as Maria for publishing so many sensationalist pieces on the house, which made it incredibly difficult for the authorities to cover tests and get credible results.
That one just gave chills down my fucking body.
List of unexplained sounds.
Yo, let me just tell you like this, bro. Do y'all believe that this shit was made up? Huh? I don't believe that shit made up. I don't think, let's just keep it real, bro. Like, nah, man. I don't think someone would take their time out of their day to do some shit like that to get famous. If they really desperate. There'd be all kinds of different sorts of people in the world, bro. That's just weird. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, be yourself. Like, when people say being yourself is weird, I mean, yeah, be yourself. That kind of weird ain't nothing. I mean, I don't even think it's weird. It's just being you. You feel me? But the weird that I'm talking about is just, like, unexplainable. Like, you just make me wonder what's going on in your mind, because why are you doing this type of shit? You know what I'm saying? You get me? If you don't get me, bro, I don't know. I be sound stupid sometimes, but it's good, though.
The content in the Wikipedia article named List of Unexplained Sounds is just as strange as the title suggests.
Yeah.
The article is pretty much a list of sounds that have been picked up in remote locations all over the world by the most state-of-the-art hydrophones known to man. For those that don't know, a hydrophone is just an underwater device that detects and records ocean sounds from all directions.
I don't
As mentioned in the
fucking play with the
introduction of the
ocean.
article, the sound files had to be sped up to 16 times the original speed, and their frequency was also raised to make them audible. What's so interesting about these sounds is that nobody knows what's causing
raise up the camera,
which
please.
is kind of disturbing considering they're all coming from remote locations like the bottom of the ocean and far beneath the Earth's surface.
Nah.
For example, one of the unidentified sounds is called upsweep, and it was picked up by the U.S. Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration using its Pacific Ocean hydrophone array.
Play that
As
shit,
the article
bro.
mentions, the sound was first discovered when the
Out of all
Pacific
things, I do
Marine
not play with the
Environmental
ocean.
Laboratory began recording with their hydrophone array somewhere in the ocean between New Zealand and South America.
No.
If you listen to the sound, which I'll play here in a second, you'll realize why it's called upsweep, as it comes across as a series of sound waves that go from low to high frequency.
It's so
The
dark.
Wikipedia article mentions that the sound appears to come and go depending on the season of the year, with the volume reaching its peak in spring and autumn. This is what it sounds like. As of today, scientists have no idea what this is, or where the sound even comes from, though a few have suggested that upsweep might be caused by underwater volcanic activity. Interestingly, the volume of upsweep has been steadily declining since it was first recorded in 1991, another crazy thing scientists can't explain. This sound and some of the other sounds in the article themselves are honestly nothing out of the ordinary.
Nah,
but the fact that not even the top researchers in the field have a single clue.
Who's gonna be down there talking about some like, bro, like who, like what is gonna be down there doing that shit? Like, come on, man. No, bro, I do not. I hate the ocean. Like, the ocean is, yes, it's beautiful. You feel me? When you at the beach and you get your little, you feel me, little feet up in the water or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? But then once we get to swimming and I'm too far away from the fucking beach, oh nah, bro, I start to panic. I don't give a fuck. I start to panic. I keep thinking something's gonna grab me by my feet, drag me down. I keep thinking the shark gonna get my ass. I've always had a dream. You feel me? Like, I had a dream, right? I was asleep in my dream, of course. And the dream was that of me being in the middle of the ocean. Like, I was in the middle. Like, literally, like, nowhere. Like, no landscape, no nothing, bro. And I remember I was like, nah. And I put my head down and I see a shark in the fucking distance. And it's not a normal shark, bro. It's one of them scary ones. This motherfucker had an ugly ass face, bro. And he couldn't, bro. He went from being in the distance to start swimming fast as hell. Oh no, bro. That's no. I don't wish it on my worst enemy, bro.
To what's causing them is a little disturbing when you really think about it.
Yes, it is. But so many damn secrets.
I am telling you right now, there's only one thing and one thing only you should focus on in 2025. It is exactly.
No, I'm doing YouTube. I don't need to do your business. This is what I want to do.
There's a Wikipedia article out there titled The Anguished Man, which tells the story of a visually disturbing painting of the same name that's owned by a man from Cumbria, England named Sean Robinson. According to the article, Sean claims the painting fell into the ownership of his grandmother at some point in the distant past, and when she passed away, she allegedly gave it to him. However, as the Wikipedia article explains, the owner insists that this is no ordinary painting, as his grandmother supposedly told him that the artist had mixed his own blood with the paint to make the artwork before taking his life. The story's kind of vague, and I couldn't really find any more information on who the supposed artist was or when the anguished man was even painted, which makes the whole thing pretty hard to believe. I did some more research and found other sources where Sean claims his grandmother hid the painting in her attic for over 25 years. As the story goes, before giving it to Sean, she mentioned that she had supposedly experienced paranormal activity at her house, with the dark figure of a man suddenly appearing at random times of the night, accompanied by the sounds of screaming, moaning, and crying. The Wikipedia article also links to Sean's YouTube named The Anguished Man, in which he explains that after inheriting the painting, he and his family allegedly also started experiencing paranormal activity at their house, with the supposed dark figure appearing to them as well in the middle of the night.
No!
Sean claims that before inheriting the painting, he was a total skeptic. But after bringing it home, he allegedly started hearing crying noises that got louder and louder every night until eventually he could no longer deny the supposed paranormal activity taking place at his house. Over the years, the painting has caught the attention of several so-called paranormal investigators.
What'd you expect? He put his blood in there. Fuck. I hate disturbing photos like this. I really do. It makes me feel like I'm being washed up in this motherfucker, bro. Like, it really does, you know what I mean? But I only watch this for the entertainment and because reaction videos is like, you feel me? It's kind of like my thing now, you know what I mean? I just like doing reaction videos, and some of these be actually hella interesting, but then they be mad weird. Like this one right here.
Sean's YouTube channel, where he documents the supposed evil activity, has since grown to 20,000 subscribers. In 2017, an independent filmmaker was even planning on making a movie on it, and it bought the rights from Sean, but from what I could find, it was either never released or it just wasn't very popular. Overall, I see a lot of red flags that make it pretty clear that the story behind the Anguished Man is fake. For starters, the videos on Sean's YouTube channel where he uploads allegedly real footage of the paranormal activity at his house are all very clearly fabricated. Also, the story behind the painting itself is just so vague and far-fetched that I find it hard to believe it even has a grain of truth to it. I'm more inclined to agree with all the people who have accused Sean of making the artwork with regular paint himself and using the grandmother's story as a cop-out so he wouldn't have to provide more details about the alleged artist.
Why?
Overall, The Anguished Man definitely makes for a good scary story, but I find no real reason to think that this is anything other than a creative hoax designed to get attention and maybe a couple of bucks out of a made-up story.
Okay. You see?
Poe Toaster.
Okay, hold on. We gonna end it right there, bro. Cause you feel me? I already see it coming. It's gonna say something about my storage. I deleted as many videos as I can. The ones I've already uploaded, bro, just so I could be able to record more. You feel me? But let me just tell you like this, bro. Photos like that, you really don't know. You do not be knowing. You dig what I'm saying? You do not be knowing, bro. This world is a secret itself, man. It really is, bro. So just be careful with what you do and who you do it with. You feel me? Like, and I'm not saying like, all right, for example, like me, I'm doing YouTube, right? I don't necessarily gotta be careful, but it's just like, just understand that this world is not what they make it and not make it seem. Like, this world got secrets, brother. I'm not saying that to live your life all scared and worried all the time. No, just to understand what's real and what's fake. You know what I mean? And not to live in a lie. But anyways, thank you for chilling with Mon Deezy. Like, subscribe, and you feel me? Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, like, subscribe. Help the channel grow. Thank you for chilling with your boy. Reacting to this video with me, you feel me? Thank you for the 40 subscribers. Thank you to the people that subscribe to my channel, bro. You know what I mean? To other people, 40 it's not a lot, but it's a lot, bro. 40, that's 40 people. You feel me? That's 40 people, and I really appreciate that, bro. I appreciate anyone that views my channel and that watches my videos, you feel me? And, hey, I'm going to tell you this right now. It ain't going to stop. You know what I mean? This is something that I want to do, and I'm going to pursue my dreams. You pursue your dreams too, man. You have a good one. Pray God. Follow God's name. Follow God's word. You feel me? And have a beautiful and blessed day. I'll see you on the next one. Let's get it.